1 week ago, we were all trying to understand what had happened in our city and its sweeping devastation, the UPS plane crash. Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Doug Proffitt. Tonight, 1 week later, the city comes together in one big way. Black ribbons on display at the UK UofL rivalry game in downtown Louisville. The highlights of the game for you in a moment, but that's where we also find WHS 11 Night Team's Jose Alonso and photojournalist Aspen Hester live in front of the KFC Yum Center, where the game ended just 30 minutes ago. And Jose, you found so many UK UofL fans touched by the disaster at the airport.
Exactly, Doug. So many of them out here for a good night, but also with those heavy hearts still in mind. And we did see the coaches for UofL and UK sporting those black ribbons on the court. And we spoke with those sports fans who said they were happy to see this action. And the feedback we got was that they were happy to see this sign of unity, even though they were still out here booing each other. The Battle of the Bluegrass rivalry dates back more than a century ago. The taunting is all a tease because many families are using this game as a moment to be together.
This is the first time we've been able to experience a UK UofL basketball game together, so I'm excited about that. But even though she's my mom, still hate the color blue.
We've already made our bet, so.
I mean, it's great. I'm a UK too, like my dad. This is my father-in-law. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to help keep the peace.
Go, Carl!
It was getting rowdy until the doors opened. And fans started pouring in for the big game with a chant.
Anytime you get, two premier programs playing against each other, it's great. As you can see, it's not just Louisville fans. It's a sea of blue in here right now as well.
Regardless of the red or blue, this community of Kentuckians and Southern Hoosiers were glad to see both teams wearing these black ribbons. Both teams say it's to remember the victims of last week's UPS airplane crash.
It is a tragedy, definitely one that shook the whole state of Kentucky. So I like the fact that everybody's coming together for that.
A bad day in our city and in the state. Not like I said, living in Southern Indiana, it's bad for us too. It's just so I think it's a good way to start. I'm sure there'll be other memorials.
And I have a niece that is a UPS pilot, and that stuck with me for a moment because we didn't know if that was one of their fights or anything. Not glad that the other families, hope things are going well with them, but it's just a relief knowing it wasn't her involved in anything.
You heard it right there. Although these college sports fans were out here to have a fun night, they were still out here with those heavy hearts thinking about the lives that were lost last week in that UPS plane crash. Reporting live at the KFC Yum Center, Jose Alonso, WHS 11 Night Team on your side.